I've assumed no potion, no minotaur. A lot of people like to farm minotaur or potion keeps during CvC, and that's pretty worthwhile if you want to, if you don't plan on doing it elsewhere, like other times. But really, there's so many more point rewarding activities to do with energy that unless you plan to like save gems and not use any gems during CvC and use them outside of CvC, then it's not worth putting them into not worth spending energy here. I think if you're gonna go full out and like really spend lots of gems, that's fine. But when we're talking about points for energy usage, the top things to do are like the hard mode stage 10 of each of the Ice Golem, Fire Knight, and Spider dungeons. So you see there's 400 points each. You know, Dragon is actually half the number of points. And unfortunately, a Dragon tournament is going to overlap this CvC, so if you are doing the fusion, you're going to want to do the Dragon tournament. I've estimated about like 60 runs of Dragon. Actually, I've kind of underestimated this, so it's 60 runs, 60 super raids, so it's actually 120 runs that you need to do of Dragon of Dragon Hard 10 to be able to fulfill the point total for getting the fragments for the fusion, or maybe above that a bit. And likewise for another for kind of achieving the dungeon diver points, you might need to put in about double of what you do for a given dungeon. So you could maybe estimate putting in another big chunk somewhere else in one of the more rewarding dungeons in terms of CvC points. So I think that's fair to kind of estimate about that many dungeon runs. This is about like 2,400. This is about like 5,000 energy across the 2 days. So spending some gems or amassed energy to kind of blast some dungeons to get the dungeon divers done and whatever tournament's on at the time. I think that's reasonable. Lots of people like to do Spider during the CvC, and that's again because it's like a lot of points. And of course you might find there's like a 2x on a particular dungeon. In this case we've got Phantom Shogun is on 2x. So it's actually 800 points per run of Phantom Shogun. So imagine you did like 100 runs at 20 energy each, is just 2,000 energy, which you can get passively through energy generation over the course of the 2 days for CvC. And this is actually going to equate to 80,000 points. Actually, I've misspoken there. 40,000 points plus 20,000. So you get like double up to a cap of 20,000. So you'd actually get 60,000 just for 2,000 energy, which is huge. That's a huge amount. That's a huge point total. So I plan to do some Phantom Shogun at the time of this CvC, given that there's some bonus points there, and I don't often farm it. Iron Twins is massive. You're actually going to span 3 days of Iron Twins reset. If you do Iron Twins 15, you get 400 points per run. So 6 runs per day, you're going to get 7,200. That's actually not that massive, but it's good, and you want to farm your Iron Twins. This is the importance of getting the top dungeons. Like if you're not farming the final stage of the dungeon, you're getting so much fewer CvC points. So it's good to try and build your teams towards getting hard mode dungeons, or like stage 25 of these, stage 15 of Iron Fortress. And also for the longest time I was farming stage 20 of Faction Wars, but you actually get double points during CvC if you farm 21. And likewise, you can imagine there's like 2 crypts open a day. Sometimes there's 3, but let's just assume 2 crypts open per day. And with 2 crypts open per day, you have 4 runs of this level 21 with your keys. And so, yeah, 8 runs per day times 3 that it spans. So we're talking 24,000 points. And if this is double, like it is during this CvC, we're talking like 44,000 points just from running Faction Wars. level 21, of course. Arena is massive. I've estimated what I'll get is about 40,000 points in Arena. I've estimated like completing about 90 classic Arena fights, 60 tag team Arena fights. So this is like 20 a day that we get from the free refills, and 90 I'm estimating like 75 a day from like all the rewards slash like the passive refill, plus a little extra because I tend to have stuff lying around from like Curse City or whatnot. And then crest from live arena battles, like I plan to fight 30, like 10 a day live arena battles, and it's at 10,000 points there. Demon Lord objectives, if you're clearing like one keying each of the 4 of Ultra Nightmare, Nightmare, Brutal, and Hard, you're going to get a double chest of each of these over the span of the 2 days that CvC exists. So this is going to amass you about 7,000 points. That's another way to get points. Usually you're going to have a gear enhancement event, and I've just estimated that you're going to max about 12 artifacts. I think that's how it works out. I think it's some like 360 points or something for a level 16 rank up. And with the minor points below it, I think maybe this is about the right number of pieces that you're going to fully rank up if you just go straight for like ranking up to level 16. And so this is the amount of points, just above 20,000. Forge objectives, I'm assuming here you can craft about like 200 forge pieces, and if you do, I've just kind of chosen like just some rough guess of like, you know, for every 4 rare artifacts you see, you also see another 4 epic and 2 legendary. So in a 10 pull you get 4, 4, and 2. I think that's reasonable if you're using rank up and rarity charms. But I might be wrong here. But yeah, this is 200 shots in the forge, and if you do this, I mean, that's pretty tremendous. You're going to get a lot of points just from forging. And I think this is on a 2x as well. So for the 20,000 that I've estimated here, you're actually going to get 40,000 this time around. So yeah, there you have it. We've got lots of points coming in from many different resources. And if you just kind of plan it accordingly, plan a little bit around the events that are ongoing during the CvC, and like save your stuff up to blast them during the CvC. And then save like your resources like books and arena upgrades and whatnot. I mean, and resources like this, like claimable resources, you're going to be able to go a long way in CvC and spend a bit more extra gens. You get to that 400,000. Hope this was helpful, and see you guys soon.